Hello, sweet friends. My name is August. This is Cozy Rosie Reads, and this is the start of another weekly reading vlog. Woo! So it is Saturday afternoon. I'm back in this filming area. I've just had like a really chill morning so far, and let's talk about probably what you saw in the montage already. What I'm currently reading, which is Middlemarch by George Eliot. This came up in my January TBR. Again, this has been on so many of my TBRs. I started this last March as a part of like a buddy read. I did not do well, obviously. I haven't finished it. But as of this morning, I am officially halfway through freaking Middlemarch. I am so proud of myself. I'm so proud, and I can't express how much I'm enjoying this book, like thoroughly enjoying it. Since reading Brideshead Revisited, The Call of the Wild, like just a lot more kind of classics this winter, I'm just so in the mood for this. So I need to like keep that momentum going and reading this because I am enjoying this so much. I'm finding it really easy to read now. It's just flying by. I feel like I'm turning pages much faster. So I am currently on page 392. 390 pages is like exactly halfway because this is almost 800 pages. So I'm enjoying this so much. I have other books on my January TBR that I'm just like, they're just not gonna happen because this came up on my February TBR. I think earlier I said that this came up in my January TBR. I mean February TBR. The prompt was longest book I had, and I was like, okay, well, it's time to finish this. So I do still have books on my January TBR stack, but they're just gonna be done. They're just gonna be, you know, I'm gonna put them back on my shelves. I can revisit them at a later date. I'm getting a head start. It is not quite February yet, but there's so many books on my February TBR that I really want to read. So I'm hoping this weekend to make a huge dent in Middlemarch or finish it. Can I finish this in 4 days? We shall see, friends. So I'm enjoying this immensely. I have talked about this book a lot on my channel because I would read it so periodically. I had like a chunk in March, a chunk in April, I had a chunk in November, and now here we are in January. So little bit of a history of Middlemarch, what it's all about. It's written by George Eliot. It was serialized in the early mid-1800s. When was this? Dun, dun, dun. It was serialized during 1871 to 1872 and then published in this format in 1872. So it takes place in this tiny English town called Middlemarch in the 1820s, and we follow the whole cast of characters of people who live in this town, Middlemarch. There is Dorothea Brooke, who is this very fascinating character. She is not into aesthetics or clothes or anything like that. She's very focused on like virtues and being humble and just a very fascinating female character. So we open up with her and then her family. She has a sister named Celia, and there are so many other characters. Holy crap. Okay, so there's Rosamond, Fred, Mary, Mr. Featherstone, Mr. Lydgate, Mr. Casaubon, so many people. I actually have a note in my phone of the characters and like who they are interested in, like attraction. So this is very focused on the politics of the time, of this town, gossip. It's very character driven, hardly any plot, it feels like, because it just bounces between all these different characters and their turmoil and their inner lives. It's just so freaking amazing. The character building in this is incredible. I'm just like really loving this. Like I can't wait to like pick it up and read it. I just fall right into it now. I'm just in this really good groove with it as of last night, like just reading it. Yeah, so basically it does follow a lot of heterosexual relationships between people. It talks a lot about class difference as well. It talks a lot about, yeah, the politics that is happening at this time. It's just so fascinating, so so well-rounded. The writing style is just so beautiful too. A lot of it is just like very flowery. They did this, they did that, they said this is how they felt. But sometimes there are these very beautiful lines. Let me see if I can find where I annotated. Oh yeah, here's a little section I highlighted, and it reads, "She blushed and looked at him as the garden flowers look at us when we walk forth happily among them in the transcendent evening light. Is there not a soul beyond utterance, half nymph, half child, in those delicate petals which glow and breathe about the centers of deep color?" Juicy. I love it. So yeah, this whole reading vlog is going to be dedicated to reading Middlemarch, but also just taking you along with my weekend, which is actually very busy because today is the start of my photo season, 2022. I took all of January off from photo work. I've mentioned it a lot on this channel. It was so good for my mental health, getting back into regular posting on BookTube, creating content, reading a lot, doing things for myself. It's felt really good, but I've just been like really itching to create again and to get back into my own work, into creating, doing photography. So I have a session tonight, which is actually at my yoga studio, which is awesome. And then I'm actually attending the class that I'm photographing, which is a restorative aroma session. So they're gonna have all this like smoke and incense, and they have a live acoustic guitar player, which is really cool. So it's 2 hours of just like complete blissful restorative yoga. So photographing that, but then also attending the session. So that's gonna be tonight. And then it's my dad's birthday tomorrow. So I'm gonna go hang out with my family, have some dinner, cake, presents, all that fun stuff. I still haven't gotten him anything yet because I had a vision in my mind of like creating something for him, but I got COVID, life just kind of happened. I haven't been able to dedicate the time I wanted to create something for him, so I might need to pick something up and try and find something. I don't know. So maybe a little shopping for that. And then on Monday I have my first like very creative couples session. I'm so excited. It's actually going to be in a studio. We have a really rad concept for this shoot, so hopefully I can share some images on here with you all because I'm just so freaking stoked. They're some of my really cool friends, and they're also amazing photographers. And so yeah, we're just gonna get really weird and we're gonna create some really fun art together. And then Tuesday, that's about it. Tuesday's just kind of like a little bit more of like a me day. So it's definitely one of the more busy weekends I've had now that I'm getting back into shooting. Life is happening. Things are going to start picking up. I'm going to be a little bit busier, but I am hoping to maintain this good balance, this good energy of balancing reading, my love of reading, my love of filming, and connecting with you all about books and literature with actual work and creating my art form through my photo work. So I still want to dedicate my downtime to Middlemarch specifically. So we'll see how far I can get. It is a pretty busy weekend. I just wanted to walk you verbally through everything that's going to be happening this weekend because I don't know how busy it's going to feel for me because it's been a while since I've, photographed and been out and about shooting and editing and stuff. So that is my little update. I hope you're doing really well. I hope we can get into Middlemarch more and enjoy another classic book. I've read so many classics so far this year. It's just amazing and I'm really happy about that. So I hope you all can get cozy and hang out with me and just enjoy a wonderful weekend. So that is my update. That is what I'm reading. That's what's happening this weekend. I hope you all enjoy it. I'll check in with you all very soon. Hello friends. It is a beautiful, snowy Sunday. It just hit noon o'clock. I have edited some photos, posted to social media for my session last night at my yoga studio, which was amazing. It was such a fun, creative session for me. I got to really play around with some stuff. Basically, they burned all of these different herbs and flowers and scents. There was live music, and you lay there and do restorative yoga. I still smell like incense, I think. I came home and I smelled so strong. Oh yeah, it's still in my hair. So I have not read any more of Middlemarch this morning, but last night I did get over 400 pages in. We're now on page 402, making some progress. I'm loving the comments on my February TBR video where you all are like, this is going to be your year. You're gonna finish Middlemarch. I believe in you. So thank you so much. I've also received so many messages where people are just like laughing at me because this has been with me since like the start of my booktube journey. So thank you for laughing with me. I do find it hilarious. This is just, like right now I'm just feeling so inspired. Maybe it's just because like my blanket's yellow. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. It was a project that I had and I destroyed it, and now it's just not even finished. It's just that thing hanging right there. Anyway, all the yellow. I'm dressed, I'm feeling cute, I'm ready for the day. So yeah, very productive Sunday morning. I need to go out now and find my dad a birthday present. It's his birthday. I have no idea what to get him because I know what I want to make is like going to be exponentially more meaningful than just like going out and buying him something right now. So I have no idea. So we're gonna go grocery shopping first, I think. Hopefully I can get around to the bigger project I want to work on that I've been envisioning, and I just need to go out and like buy supplies and sit down and freaking do it. So let's go ahead and hit the road. Let's go. Okay, I am back. I wanted to share quickly the really random stuff I got for my dad for his birthday. So first off, he has the biggest sweet tooth I know. He is always craving cake and cupcakes and just straight up frosting. So I got him some cupcakes, blue and chocolate. Yeah, and then they tipped over in my grocery bag. I'm so sad about it. Then I got him a t-shirt. Has this like sun and moon on it. Oh, get the sticker off of it. Has this like sun and moon on it. He has a tattoo that he designed with a sun and moon, so I thought this would just be like a fun workout t-shirt or just kind of like chilling. So yeah, fun t-shirt. I just got random stuff, friends, you can probably tell. Okay, this is the bag I got him. Dollar Tree for the win. Look at this beautiful bag. I love Dollar Tree. It's just like such nice quality, you know? I got him an Aquarius astrology book because he's an Aquarius. We have an inside kind of thing. Oh my god, this is full of like really uncomfortable stock photos. Why? I didn't even look into I didn't even open this. Why are there cringy stock photos in here? Okay, oh god, not the kite. Oh god, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, he used to send me these horoscopes from his favorite astrologer when he was living in California. He used to read all of his like this astrologer's horoscope stuff in the newspaper, so he would actually send me his stuff and then he would write his own horoscope and he would put it under the horoscope, which is so cute, and he would just like write me a little message. So I thought it would be a cute little reminder of the horoscope stuff. So little Aquarius father. This next one seems super random, but he and I do a lot of art. He's an artist, so we do a lot of art and photo shoots. We're actually going to be shooting one of his music videos because he's also a musician. And I actually saw this beautiful mask and I immediately thought of him for an art project. So if we don't use it for like a video shoot that he's doing, I think it would be so beautiful to use for a photo shoot. So I just got him that. I thought it would be kind of fun. Then I got him a bag of Hershey's Kisses because he likes sweet things. And then I got him a really stupid card. It's the dumbest card I've ever purchased in my life. Holy carp, it's your birthday. It's not even a Fisher, but they're hilarious, okay? I love the format of this card, so like long and skinny. I like the colors, and the inside says, hope it's a bass load of fun. So that's what he's getting for his birthday today. So I'm gonna actually put everything in this bag, but before I do that, I'm gonna wrap everything because I'm that annoying person who just wants somebody to open up a bunch of presents. So I'm gonna wrap everything individually, and then I gotta start heading over there. So check in with you all a little bit later. Don't drop the cake! Yay! friends. It is Monday morning, kind of getting close to 9 a.m. I've been up since 3 a.m., but it's a good thing because I crashed so hard last night. I fell asleep so fast, so deeply at like 9 p.m. That is the earliest I've gone to bed in a long time. It felt really good to fall asleep at 9, wake up at 3 a.m., and get to page 500 of Middlemarch. Girl is 500 pages through Middlemarch. So proud of myself. So proud of myself. I am loving this so much. I'm adoring it. It's so sad that it has taken me this long to just like intentionally dedicate time to read this freaking book. Before, in March, April, November, I would just like try to read it along with other books where I was like, oh, I'll read like X chapters a day, or I'll only read this at night or during the morning. Like I was trying to find a way that I could read this along with shorter, more, I don't know, non-classic, flowery books, and that just wasn't working. So this time around, where I'm just like dedicating all of my reading time only to Middlemarch, it's so much more enjoyable, first off, and second off, I'm going through it so much quicker. I'm reading at such a faster pace. I'm following characters and plots more. It just makes more sense. I do have to say that I freaking hate the chapters about politics in here. I find that the chapters I love the most are the ones where it's about the female characters and their relationships with each other, their romantic relationships. That's what I'm enjoying the most. So as soon as it gets to a chapter about one of the male characters, because most of them are in like politics, religion, or the medical field, and I'm just like, oh my god, like I don't care about you. Like get out. Can Middlemarch just be a town of these really cool women? Because I find them so much more dynamic, so much more interesting. I find the relationships way more interesting, and it's actually made me really excited to pick up some other books that I have on my shelves that are by female authors, and they're about female characters, and they're written in this time period, and they've always seemed daunting to me, such as like Jane Austen, Charlotte or Emily Bronte, Louisa May Alcott. Like I just have never really read any of those books, and I think it's because of the fact that they're classics, they're a little bit older, they've always just seemed intimidating to me. But I think after reading this and just like falling in love with the chapters, and the chapters in here are so short, I just really love the chapters where it's talking about their relationships and just like gossip around the town and their own lives, specifically the female characters in this. So really enjoying it. I just wish that the political stuff, like I understand it, it makes sense to me, and I understand the historical context and whatever, but like it's just so boring for me. I just like don't care. So I really love the female relationships in this and the romantic relationships for sure. It's just so interesting. The characters in here are just amazing. Like, how did all of this come from one brain? And how is this fictional? Amazing. I am very happy with the progress I have made just this morning. So yeah, been up since 3, got to page 500, made coffee, made breakfast, journaled, planned my day, planned the week, because it's Monday, I like to plan the whole week. Then I art journaled for like close to 2 hours. That was really nice for my soul, just kind of recapping on January, because today's the last day of January. And then kind of thinking forward a little bit into February, like what do I want February to look like for me? What do I want to prioritize in my personal life? So it was just really fun and beautiful, and like I just so languid. Really dark, quiet mornings are just my favorite. So it's just been great. Yesterday for my dad's birthday was awesome too. We snacked on some food, and then we watched The French Dispatch, the Wes Anderson movie. I finally got to watch it. My sister and I were talking afterwards about how it was so difficult trying to watch the film because it's Wes Anderson, my favorite director ever. There's just so much going on in every scene, and if you just pause the movie on any scene, it tells a story. That's what's so amazing about Wes Anderson films. Even just if you pause the image and it's just a still image, it still tells a story. Next time you watch a Wes Anderson movie, just notice how the scenes are set up and how it creates a story in itself. It's just so masterful. So it's hard to visually watch it, but then also listen, because most of this movie is with narration. So it was just really difficult to like watch it and listen and try to gather the information. My sister and I just got so lost, and I was joking, I want to watch the movie 3 more times. One without any audio. The second time only the audio. And the third time, put it all together. Because there's just so much information in it, which I love. It was just a little difficult, especially on a smaller TV. I feel like it would have been more enjoyable, I think, to watch it on a big screen for the first time. So I'm really bummed about that. But it was fun, came home, and now it's 9 a.m. I've already been up, I'm feeling ready for the day, so I'm gonna get ready for the day. Just said day twice, it's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna get ready for the day soon here, because I've already gotten like everything for me and kind of like for fun done. I have a few little tasks to do. I have a photo shoot at 1 today, and then later tonight I'm going to my cardio yoga class. So that is on my roster for today. I have some emails to respond to, but other than that, I'm hoping in between things to read, potentially film my January wrap-up video. So I might film that today, and that's it. That's just kind of what's on my roster for today. Life is good. Equal amounts of productivity, working, and reading. That is exactly how I want to spend my weekends anyway. So I hope you all are doing well. Happy Monday. Check in with you all a little bit later. It is Tuesday afternoon now. The days are flying by, friends. They are really flying by. I can't believe it's the last day of this reading vlog already. I have some water boiling on the stove, or trying to boil. I'm gonna make some vegan mac and cheese for dinner. I just feel like I really need comfort food. It's raining outside. Yesterday was amazing with the photo shoot I had. It was so much fun to see my friends. We created some awesome art. I'll include some photos here. They were going for this like 60s film grain black and white vibe, and it was just so much fun. Like their inspiration was literally like studio photos of like the Beatles and stuff. So definitely think we had our own little twist on it. It was really fun. That being said, the days have just been so busy with photo shoots and editing, and then today my fridge just kicked on, if you can hear that in the background. And also just like life appointments today that like I wasn't really anticipating coming up or having. But it's raining outside now. I'm going to make myself some vegan mac and cheese. I'm gonna watch a show for a little bit, and then I want to spend the rest of my evening reading Middlemarch and just getting into PJs. I'm gonna change. Also, shout out to my sweater. I don't know if I've ever worn this on this channel, but I love it so much. It's just so weird. It's like a grandma. It's like sequins and like faux, like, what is this, like alligator or something? It's so bizarre, but I love it. But yeah, I'm gonna curl up in bed. I'm gonna get into my PJs and I'm gonna spend the rest of my evening eating mac and cheese, watching a show, getting cozy, lighting a candle, and reading in a rainstorm, which is gonna turn into a winter weather advisory apparently. We're supposed to get a bunch of snow either later tonight or tomorrow. I am currently on page 518. I haven't really had a chance to read much since I got 500 pages in. So I'm on the start of a new chapter. I'm really excited. I'm really loving this. Some things have happened. Some relationships are getting much more difficult. The water's starting to boil also now, if you hear that in the background. It's starting to simmer. I'm ready for this mac and cheese. And yeah, things are happening. Some relationships are falling apart. We got some insight into some like secret things that other people don't know, which I think is like the first time we've had it in this book where we are given a piece of information as the reader, but not everyone else in the town knows it yet. So it's really fascinating. I'm really liking this. So I can't wait to curl up tonight and read it. I think it is only like 3 o'clock right now, so I still have like the entire night just to cozy up and read, and I'm really looking forward to that. So I'm gonna go ahead, cook my mac and cheese, get cozy, and I'll check in with you all a little bit later tonight about where I'm at. Otherwise, I'll check in with you all tomorrow, maybe on my lunch break at my part-time job or something, about how far I got into Middlemarch tonight. Yay for cozy nights in while it's raining. Okay, I'll check in with you all later, friends. To page 600. I have less than 200 pages to go. I have 194 pages to go. It's getting saucy. It's getting complicated. Things are happening. This is so intriguing. I love it. It's just so long. So that's my update for now. I'm gonna get ready for bed. What's up, dudes? It's Wednesday. I'm working on the floor today because my back is hurting. It makes no sense, but it feels better to lean up against an unmade bed than in an office chair right now. It is a snowstorm. We're actually in a winter weather advisory now. So much snow has come down and it's amazing and I love it. And I can't wait for the next few days just to be cozy in the snowstorm, reading. So this is me wrapping up the vlog. I got to page 616 of Middlemarch. So I am so close to the end. Look at that. Look at that. I'm so proud of how much I've read in this vlog. Thank you all so much for coming along with me on this journey. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got to relax. And I am very optimistic and hopeful that by the next time I check in with you all, this will be done. I'm excited about that and I'm happy about that. So thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you all so much. I hope you enjoyed this video and I can't wait to see you all again very soon for my next video. Stay cozy, my friends. Bye!